Interesting question. Former bodyguards turned actors. You know, nowadays on these YouTube streets, um, you see different bodyguards talking about who they worked with, and especially with all these, especially in hip hop and whatnot. You get Big OC, you get Reggie Wright Jr., um, you get Gene Deal. You see quite a few of them. Bodyguard story. The Suge Knight was a bodyguard turned into running his own label, etc. It's interesting. But before everybody was into doing it, well, now they got in the cameras and notoriety with this. Being in the acting game was like the whoa. So you remember a guy like Chuck Zito, who was in Oz, and he's done quite a few other things. Very distinctive cat who's done different things. Of course, one of the most obvious distinctive cats was Michael Clark Duncan in The Green Mile. And, you think about where these guys started off in the industry, and then somewhere along the line, they took those talents and then got them behind the camera, got in the camera and got bigger with it. So it's a very interesting role, bodyguards. When you see bodyguards becoming, it's one thing if they write books, because I've seen that happen. Dancing bodyguards on stage, I've seen that happen. Prince used to have dancing bodyguards. He made his bodyguards quite known because they had character within character. So that's quite known, and you remember those. You remember that. But probably the guy that stands out the most to me, who was a former bodyguard who blew up, would have to be the one and only Mr. T. Because a little over 40 years ago, you talk about someone that had an iconic presentation and aura about him, and where he went with it, with the mohawk, with the jewelry. I pity the fool, and he became a catchphrase. I mean, when you had Eddie Murphy talking about you on stage when Eddie was in his early peak prime, that was, he was bodyguard for Donald Ross and Michael Jackson. But to be in Rocky 3, I see you, stallion. I mean, think about his pitch and his voice tone. Mr. T had a distinctive voice and a tone that he would snarl. I still remember when he was on Different Strokes, and him and Arnold, they had matching mohawks and all that. I mean, you think about those sort of things. He became big. He became big. He became It's amazing. Now, I've seen former athletes who turned into bodyguards. Rosie Greer did it. You've had some people that have done it in reverse or done different things. But I think that to see someone blow up from protecting one person and becoming a whole different identity and totality, oh, this is really something. So thinking about it, bodyguards that became actors and where their careers went, and it's very intriguing, especially when they become rewarded. And it's like you had something else in your that was there for you, and it would be something if some of them actually became as big or bigger than who they were their clients. That's the crazy part. So it's an interesting bit, but this was a good question though. But anyway, please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share the video if you like, and hit that membership, because when you do, requests like this come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.